Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Before we get into this video, if you want early access to those updates, they are posted instantly on our Discord. The server is free and the link will be posted down in the comment section. This being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis and see you soon. Hello traders, I hope you're all doing well. So as Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high a couple of hours ago, I wanted to quickly update you on the charts. And as usual, this update will be more of a mindset update. However, in this one, I will also dive into some technical analysis. This being said, let's get into it. The first thing I want you to note is that this drop is very easily not the first one and not the last one that you will have in this bull market. When you have such strong uptrends with very high euphoria, big, strong, and quick drops will happen quite often. So, what I don't want you to do is that when you see those drops, you get fearful, panic, you close all of the longs that you had from lower, and you also start to look for shorts. As I said before, and I will say it again, looking for shorts in such impulsive markets is not the wisest decision you can take, in my opinion. So, those drops in this market should always be seen as opportunities to look for more longs. This being said, what are the levels that we have below us? The first one is the level that BTC is currently rejecting at 64.5k. So as you can see, it acted as resistance once and twice, so it's natural that it flips as support as it did here. However, personally, I would like a bit lower prices on Bitcoin. Now, that's for many reasons, but one of them is that the funding rates, as you can see, have been very high for a couple of days. Now, in bull markets, it's not uncommon to see high funding rates for an extended period of time. However, when I see Bitcoin reach its new all-time high with extremely high funding rates, personally, I would love a rejection of this all-time high, so as we had now, than a longer consolidation below it before we see another leg up. And by the way, for those of you who don't understand funding rates, very quickly, the standard level is 0.01%. So usually when those rates go way above this level, it's a bearish indicator as it indicates that a lot of people are opening leverage longs. And as usual as well, we also have a lesson coming out on funding rates very soon. This being said, again, what I want to see is a drop and a consolidation below the all-time highs and see a reset in the funding rates. Now by a reset, I don't mean that they will all drop back to 0.01%. What I mean by that is, for example, on Bybit, it will drop from 0.09% to 0.03%, for example. In that case, I would personally view this funding rate as being reset. But at this point in time, as you can see, the funding rates are still extremely high. So personally, that's why I would like prices a bit lower on Bitcoin just to see those funding rates go a bit lower. So this being said, what are the levels that we have below us? So the one after this 64.5k is, if I go on the daily chart, we have a daily order block right there. So at 62,500. On top of that, if I draw the volume profile for this impulse, what you see is that we also have the point of control of this impulse right below the order block. So the 62,000 level is the first one that personally interests me. But the second one, which is much more interesting in my opinion, is the daily liquidity that we have below this low, so at 60,500. So in that case, if Bitcoin drops to this level, not only would it take out all of those lows, but it will also drop below 60,000, which is a psychological level, and get more people bearish. So a drop below 60,000 would be very welcomed in my opinion. But another scenario, which should be my ideal one, would be that we reach this value area low that we have here at 58,300. Why? First, because this value area low is sitting on a volume inefficiency, but also we have a double bottom on the hourly chart right above this value area low. So if price drops to the value area low, not only would it take out this liquidity, but it will also take out this liquidity, hit the value area low, and then reverse. So personally, this would be my ideal scenario. However, for now, we do have other levels to watch before it. So this was mostly it for this update. As I said, this was mostly a quick update. And as always, what I want you to do is to create your own trading plan and not just follow my trading levels. Because very simply, I could be wrong and Bitcoin will reverse from here and go up. So in that case, let's say that you wanted to look for a long at 64,500, but because I said that we have an interesting level at the value area low at 58,000, you would simply not take this long and miss out on the pump that is to come. And that's why I said in the previous Discord announcement that I don't always want to give you technical levels because I know that usually it affects your judgment. This being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis, and as always, I'm available inside the Discord.